Hey kid, why you still coming here? You pause your dribble, stunned. Who, me? Nobody thinks you're good enough to play here, comprende? Why don't you go back to the barrio, S.A.? Your whole body will freeze up from the shock of his words. Everyone in the entire gym inching closer, waiting to see what happens next. Dante strides over and points a finger in your face. What? Are you deaf, kid? I said leave! No words form in your brain. No thoughts. Dante spins to the rest of the guys. Somebody get this scrub out of my face before I do something. Maybe the whole summer has been one big mistake. You grab your stuff off the bleachers and start toward the door. But for some unexplainable reason, you stop. You turn around. You glare across the court at Dante, mumbling, I just want to play. What? Dante shouts back. He picks up a ball and fires it at you, narrowly missing. Speak up if you got something to say. I want to play, you repeat, louder this time. What? I want to play! Few of the guys start toward you again, wanting to get you out of the gym before you get hurt. But Dante puts a stop to that. Get away from him! This is between me and the kid! The whole gym's silent, aside from your heartbeat.
Greetings everyone, Superintendent Leomi. I am pleased to kick off the 2 Districts 1 Book for 2021 with an introduction to Flying Lessons and Other Stories. This compilation of short stories is geared for our readers, small to large, young to older, to share and to discuss. Special thanks to Amy Kennedy, Ham Becca, Brendan Eckert, Joanne Moore, Jamie McDevitt, and Jen Fedor, our labor and media specialists, and our curriculum office for all the work in selecting what I believe will be an exciting adventure through this book in the month of March. Stay healthy, stay strong, keep reading, keep living forward. Take care, everyone.
Are you kidding me?
Hello, my name is Amy Kennedy. I am the Chief Academic Officer for Region 6 and Litchfield Public Schools. Flying Lessons and Other Stories is a fantastic collection of short stories by some all-star authors and features diverse characters and common dreams and celebrates that idea that we all have a voice and a story to tell. Additionally, these 10 short stories feature different writing styles. From historical fiction to sports-related tales, there's really a little something for everyone to enjoy. We really wanted to choose a book that had entry points for all of our families and caregivers and provide flexibility for our readers to engage with and explore the stories that resonate the most with them and provide an opportunity to learn about others' life experiences.
Hi everyone, I'm Joanne Moore from Center School, and I am the School Library Media Specialist there. Along with the book distribution to all of our families, we have created bookmarks that are associated with each of the stories. And the bookmarks have quotes, activities, and open-ended questions to promote family discussions and to provide opportunities to listen, to learn, to think, and to become curious about these stories.
Really?
Each story, with its bookmark activity or question, are suggested extensions to talk about or to research story details. For example, families and groups of friends could use the suggested questions as a dinner placemat, and that could serve as a discussion springboard. book talks are a wonderful way to nurture a community of readers. As librarians and educators, and even parents probably view literature through the lens of a window or a mirror. Reading window literature allows us to look out of a window and see the world and all its beauty and adventures and differences. And mirror literature, which is more familiar to us all, is often reflective of ourselves, and it's often literature that we can make a connection with. This collection of short stories, Flying Lessons and Other Stories, is a big, wide window to the world, to different cultures and traditions, and to lifestyles that may be familiar or may be very different from our own. And that's the beauty of window literature, because it helps us grow and discover new people and places, and gives us different perspectives about life, and teaches us things, which teaches us ultimately about ourselves.
But we all have stories like that, right? They might be milk snorting out of your nose funny ones, or listen to how cool and awesome we are ones, or come so close so we can whisper in your ear juicy ones. They might be old favorites or stories about new experiences, but no matter what, our stories are unique, just like we are.
Exciting, culminating activities to share with you. First, after reading or listening to the stories and flying lessons, we would like to invite students of all ages to create their own short stories. Students in grades pre-K through 12 can write or draw for our youngest learners a short story of their own. Students may also choose to record themselves reading their own story before submitting it. Our 4 public libraries in Warren, Morris, Goshen, and Litchfield will be hosting a short story contest.
What?
They will select 2 winners from each grade band. The grade bands include pre-K to 3, grades 4 to 6, 7 to 8, and then 9 through 12. The stories for this contest will be due April 23rd. Additionally, students will have the opportunity to have their own stories featured in a book.
That's amazing!
All students, again grades pre-K to 12, can submit their stories to be featured in a bound special collection of stories by Region 6 and Litchfield students. We're really looking forward to this fun and creative way to celebrate our annual 2 districts, 1 book event.
Hi, my name is Jamie McDevitt, and I am the Library Media Specialist at Litchfield Intermediate School. For this section, I am introducing our website resource for the 2 Districts, 1 Book project, Flying Lessons and Other Stories. We've emailed home the direct link to the website, and I just wanted to go through quickly what resources you can find here. When you click on our navigation bar, you can find a variety of topics for reference while reading Flying Lessons with your family. We can check out some of the author websites and the awesome, diverse authors that contributed to the short stories in this book. Any communication we send home regarding the project, discussion questions that we encourage your family to use while reading the book on all grade levels. We have public library connections and the companion books to Flying Lessons and Other Stories that our public librarians have put together for us. additional resources for families and teachers. We will also collect the short stories that your students write if they choose to participate in our short story writing contest. And finally, if you and your family take any pictures of you listening or reading to flying lessons and other stories, please send them directly to me, mcdevittj@lpsct.org, and I will post them on our caught reading section of the website.
What?
Thanks so much for joining us, and let me know if you have any questions about our website, and I'm here as a resource during this project at any time. Enjoy!
Tears spring to my eyes. He pretends not to notice. Instead, he cups my scalp with his enormous hand and gives a squeeze. Try to let this idea into your thick cranium. Pappy chose to be invisible today, so you won't ever have to be.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Brendan Ecker. I'm the Library Media Specialist at Litchfield Middle School and High School, and I just finished reading Flying Lessons and Other Stories. I absolutely love this book. It made me laugh. It gave me the feels. Are kids still saying that? Anyway, I got emotional, and the thing I love about it is it's got different stories from so many of my favorite authors. So let's take a second to meet some of the authors included in this collection. Kwame Alexander, one of my personal favorites, is best known for the crossover trilogy. He's also got great books like Swing. Really definitive aspect of his style is that he often writes novels in verse. So it's almost like poetry, but it tells the story of a full novel. Meg Medina is an award-winning children's and middle grade author. She celebrates her Latina heritage in a lot of her writing. She's best known for the Mercy Suarez series for middle grades. Tim Federle was a performer on Broadway, a dancer and singer, before he started writing about his drama experiences in the middle grade trilogy, The Better Nate Than Ever. You might know him more recently best for his role as head writer and showrunner for Disney's High School Musical, The Series. Grace Lin is a writer of Taiwanese background, which she incorporates in a lot of her writing, bringing in her Asian heritage in books she's best known for Where the Mountain Meets the Moon, which is partly inspired by The Wizard of Oz and won a Newbery Medal, and also the Year of the Dog series. More recently, she's written what you might call a prequel to Mulan called Before the Sword. Tim Tingle is a renowned author and oral storyteller. He's a member of the Choctaw Nation based in Texas. So he brings in his Native American heritage in a lot of his writing, and a key common element in a lot of his stories are elements of the supernatural. So those are just some of the authors included in this awesome collection, and what we're doing in your school library and your local public library is what we're calling book bundles from these authors. So each week you're reading different stories. If you find a story that you really like or an author that you vibe with, then you can go to your school library or your public library and find more works by that same author.
No, sir.
Pretty awesome, right?
Stay tuned for our kickoff video on March 1st. See you then!